Hey everybody, hello, happy Sunday crafternoon. Today is Sunday the 13th already of July. That's crazy. I'm on a couple minutes early, so as you guys find me in your news feed, go ahead and say hello. Let me know where you're viewing from. If you're watching the replay, please do the same as well. I always like to see where my viewers are viewing from. And it's great to see everybody. I hope that you've had a really good weekend. I'm going to go ahead and just get through some of the stuff before we get into the creating today. By the way, my name is Dawn Bourgette. That would kind of help, wouldn't it? Dawn Bourgette. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves everything, stamps, inks, and paper, and all the blingy things. And I'm glad that you're here today. We have some fun things and some gratitude to share today, which obviously never goes out of season, right? You think gratitude, you think Thanksgiving, that type of thing, but we're going to share it today because it's a brand new set that came out in July, and I want to use it and share it with you guys. It's a great set. It's called Label Me Grateful. Anyway, before we get started with that, if you haven't already, please go ahead and join my newsletter. Go ahead and open up the camera on your smartphone, point it to the QR code. It will read that code and display a URL on your screen. Go ahead and tap on that. It'll take you directly to, hey, Evelyn, happy Sunday crafternoon. It'll take you right where you need to go to sign up for my newsletter, to just everything as far as here at the chalet and Stampin' Up! Related. I'd love to have you. Also, if you see anything that you would like to purchase today, this is the link to my online store. So I appreciate every order. And if you order $75 or more before the shipping and tax, I'm going to send you a free tutorial, which is a $30 value, which has 30, no, what am I saying, 30? It's a $30 value. It has 16 projects. Oh my goodness. So 16 projects with color photos, measurements, and a video tutorial for each one, which is really cool. And this month, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. So this month we are featuring Sunshine Vibes. This is one of my favorite sweet collections in the annual catalog. It's very retro, and oh my gosh, I love it so much. So here's kind of a teaser of the projects. And just to show you my card as part of the contribution, because again, I've teamed up with 15 other demonstrators to bring you this every single month. So every month is something different. It's a different bundle or a different sweet collection. So anyway, I love this. And even if you don't have the bundle itself, just looking at the layout of the cards, for an example, some great uses on that. But anyway, just wanted to remind you of that when shopping at my store. And also, let's see here, a couple other places if you want to go ahead and stalk me. I'm full of it today, you guys. Go ahead and join my community or group on Facebook. I'm over there as well. We'd love to have you. Also, my YouTube channel. Go ahead and tell all your friends. I'm trying really, 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 really hard to get up to 1K subscribers. We're getting closer, but I need some help. So go ahead and share that with your friends if you could. And that's Dawn's Creative Chalet on my YouTube. And make sure to hit the bell to get all the notifications, because I load everything over there that I do as far as over here. And then also on my blog, which is dawnscreativechalet.com. And again, you'll find the replay over on my blog, usually about an hour after we're done here. And you can also shop for the items that we used today right from my blog, which is kind of handy. And there's also going to be a link, by the way, after this is over, after we're done sharing time together. I wanted to show it to you here. Along with also on my blog, you'll find a link for this. This is just what I call a recipe card. It basically has helpful links for you as far as where to find me and all the things, right? and then the color photo of the projects that we're doing today, along with everything that we're using today supply-wise. So it helps you out as far as shopping for the things that we've used today. So in case I forget to share something, you'll grab it in here as far as the products that we have used. And let's see here. Of course, Pinterest, I'm over there as well. So follow me if you like. I love pinning projects and wishing that I had more time to do all the things. But anyway, don't we all, right? Pinterest, a wonderful thing. Also, as far as some stuff coming up here at the chalet, we have the Turtly Cute, Turtly Awesome Product Inclusive class. And that is closed at this time because I had to hurry up and order the product for that one. So that's coming up for those who have signed up for it. Looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, July the 24th. And then as we get into August, some dates. Isn't that crazy that we're sharing August already? Wow. Actually, I have even through the first part of September here. So the first of August, we have Starbucks Sip and Stamp from noon until 2. It's a free craft. Just come on over, bring your friends, or meet some new friends every first Friday of the month, unless there's a holiday, which we just were there this last Friday to do the blues kit, those beautiful cards. So anyway, we were there on Friday. So thanks to those who did stop by to say hello. It was a lot of fun. I forgot to take some photos. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get to yapping. Imagine that. And I forgot. But anyway, I'd love to see you there on Friday, August 1st. Free craft, noon to 2 at the Ludington, Michigan Starbucks. And then we get into about the middle of August and we have creative card class, which I'm offering at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 p.m. It's $30 or free with a minimum order of $30. And then we get into the boho vibes, which is what I was just showing you with the free tutorial this month. So we are going to have a product inclusive class on boho vibes, the sunshine vibes, sweet collection. It's beautiful. I love it. I love retro. I think I was just born to be a retro girl. But anyway, so we're going to have that coming up, and that'll include the designer series paper, the embellishment, and also linen thread. And then as we get into September, the first Thursday of the month, which normally is the second Thursday for class, which we will also hold, but I'm going to have my holiday catalog kickoff party for, guess what? All the holidays coming up, like Christmas. I know I said the C word. Oh my goodness sakes. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's a big party, and we get to play and sample, create with new products that are coming up in the holiday mini catalog. So, wow. Hi, Beth. Happy Sunday, crafternoon to you. It's good to see you. So that'll be coming up on Thursday, September 4th at 10 a.m. or 6:30. I'm going to eliminate the 1 p.m. to get ready in between for the next. But that'll cover morning and evening. For those who would like to be here, I'd love to have you. It is $30 or free with a minimum order once again. And like I said, it's going to be everything new. We love new. And I love holidays, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And RSVP by September the 1st, please. All right, we got through all that good stuff. Coming up as far as Paper Pumpkin goes, you guys. So if you didn't sign up for this month, it's late. It's too late. You have to sign up by the 10th of the month to get that month's kit. But the one that's coming up is very interesting because they're giving us the hint with the colors, and they're showing a stamp set. This kit for August has an additional stamp set that's free. So we're going to get 2 stamp sets in this one. I'm excited. Hey, Susan. Happy Sunday, crafternoon. So anyway, yeah, and it's going to be farmhouse florals. That intrigues me because I'm all about like the look of rustic, you know what I mean, and farmhouse looks, shabby chic, all of that. That's me all the way. So I'm excited to see what exactly that's going to include in the box for August. So if you would like to have that kit and get the additional free stamp set, make sure to sign up if you haven't already by the 10th of August. And if you have an ongoing subscription like I do, you don't have to worry about it. It just automatically sends every single month, which I love. Let's see here. Also, if you are a subscriber, you have the opportunity to purchase this die set right here for subscribers only. So every 3 months they come out with a new die set that coordinate with 3 months of kits, which is pretty cool. So anyway, grab those up if you haven't done so. There's some fun ones in there. And of course, just to remind you guys of the online exclusives. This is fun stuff, you guys. If you're not going over to the online store, it's like every other month we're getting new products. It's crazy. Like, I'm actually having a hard time in my brain figuring out what's what. Which is a good thing. That means we have a lot of variety of stuff for a variety of people, right? And a variety of crafters. But this is the teaser that they gave us, the flyer that Stampin' Up! Made for us. This is the Charming Day Sweet Collection. The paper, I know it doesn't look like much here, but it's beautiful when you see it in person. And of course, you have a bundle that is beautiful, and ribbon and embellishment as well. But wait, there is a lot more. So as I was showing here, this is the Charming Day. But there are like 6 pages, you guys, of new things. We have some Halloween and a little sprinkling of Christmas as well. I know I did Halloween a couple weeks ago here with you guys. I will most likely do more Halloween soon because I love Halloween. I just love it. It's so much fun. But we have a couple of Halloween sets and some Christmas things. Brand new punch set that's out. And it's not just meant for Christmas, you know, just kind of think outside the box there. And even some new designer paper, standalone DSP, along with those that coordinate with sweet collections this time around. And of course, just to remind you guys, thank you. I know a few of you have signed up for the virtual album retreat. I know I'm excited to take it along with you. Cannot wait. So we're going to make next week, oh my gosh, it's next week already, on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. If you're still hem-hawing about it, make sure to grab it up like now. And you can always expedite your order so you get it in time. We're going to make 12 2-page spreads. And you know what? I'm contemplating not even labeling them by month and doing my own label or titles for them. That way I can use them whenever I want. But that's a cool option to have, right? But anyway, yeah, we're going to make all of these. And I'm super excited to learn more about what is called flip flaps. If you've not heard of flip flaps, they are a neat way to add additional photos to your scrapbooking pages without bulk, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to learn some new techniques and things I can incorporate, not only for my scrapbooking, but also for card making. So stay tuned for that. It'll be more fun things that we can share together. Also, you guys, before we do get started, the last couple days, since I was a little bit ahead on things for a change, I went ahead and I received this week the new kits for July. And I wanted to share them with you because, oh my gosh, I'm so super excited about it. So first of all, this is the Sweet and Spooky kit. That's the item number there, and the cost of it is $21. So this kit, now I didn't do all the boxes yet because I'm going to have room for these boxes, right? There's 15 of them in this kit for 21 bucks. There's absolutely no stamping. So if you have kids who would like to participate in making these, that's cool. I think I might be doing something with these at Starbucks, so stay tuned for that for those of you who go. But they are super uber cute. I'm going to get the box out of the way. So there are 3 different boxes that you can make, and there's 5 of each, 3 different designs. So I wanted to give you a look at those. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Like, I love it. It's so much fun. And what's really neat is they provide these little paper clips. So you can just paper clip this shut instead of having to glue it shut, staple it shut, so that you can design or make the boxes now and put the treats in later. But that's a pretty good sized box there. That's a lot of candy. So, you know, maybe you want to stuff some paper in there or something too. Otherwise, you're going to go broke filling it with chocolates, that's for sure. And then there's this one here with the little ghosty guy. Isn't he adorable? And the shiny little ghost. Like, I love the holographic pattern, or, yeah, imprint on them. And then this is the third here. How cute is that? And then there's a little, don't be scared, but there's a little ghost on the side there as well. Adorable. I just love these. I was so excited to play with those. So those are the sweet and spooky treat boxes. Woo! I know you really didn't need that sound effect, but hey. The other one is the birthday fancy kit, and there is the item number for this one. It is $25. This is a kit that does include stamping. So it has the stamp set, it has an acrylic block in case you don't have that for your stamps. See, stamp set, acrylic blocks, of course, a mini ink pattern, ink spot we call it. And it has all the fixins to make these cards. Now this kit's a little bit different, and you kind of have to go rogue, I want to say. They give you a gazillion bits and pieces, and they get you going with the color instructions, but it doesn't seriously explain every single or all 12 cards. It does make 12. Yeah, 12 cards. And so it gets you going with the instructions, but it does not give you instructions for all 12. And there's not, how do I explain this? There's a lot of bits and pieces, but not enough of every one thing to make like a grouping of cards like we're normally used to with the kits. Like, for instance, the Spooky and Sweet has 3 different designs, 5 of each. This isn't like that. It's kind of a mix and match and do as you wish, which always freaks me out a little bit because I always want to make sure that by the end, as you get to like the last card, you have enough stuff to make it just as cute as the first. You guys know what I mean, right? Anyway, so I thought I would show these to you really quick. They're so super cute. There are 3 different designs. So there is the pattern with the, looks like petal pink and white stripe. And then we have the balmy blue, I believe, with the polka dots in it. There are hints of gold throughout these. Yeah, so super cute. They give like this huge, let me see if I can grab it here because I thought I put it, I was using my own that were already on the table, but this is like a gazillion dimensionals. So they were basically very generous with the dimensionals because I know I did use a lot of them, as you can see. But here's another one. Isn't that cute? Like, these are so stinking cute. And like I said, I was kind of having these all spread out on the table to make sure that I had like enough little trinkets in this kit. So all of the cards end up being really super cute, and not one was like sparse with not much in it. I did do a couple that were a little easier than others, but I mean, if you really wanted to go wild, you could really break up this stuff and cut these up and even make more cards and make them a little simpler. The Stampin' Spot that goes with it is the Lost Lagoon. And I do have some pieces left, as you can see. So yeah, it's really cool. And I love to have birthday cards on hand all the time. So that is our birthday fancy kit. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get started here, get some stuff out of the way, and show you what we're going to be working with today. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, aren't I? Label Me Grateful. This is a great bundle, and it's a very inexpensive bundle. And I think that there's a lot of opportunity with this. This basically is just sentiments. And then you have a choice of getting it as a bundle with the dies. And the dies are pretty basic and simple, but I love that. We have what I call a squoval. It's not a square, it's not an oval, it's a squoval. I wonder if that's in the dictionary. Can somebody look that up? Wikipedia it? A squoval. But the bundle is nicely priced at $39.50. And I just think that this is a great set with some beautiful sentiments. Sometimes I just like to get these things that just have sentiments. It's not distracting, and you can, it's like a blank slate. You can use these with anything. Hey Marie, hello, happy Sunday afternoon. It's good to see you. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to play a bit. I did do all of my die cutting in advance, so that way we have more time just to hang out together, not seeing me cut stuff. Oh, the other thing that I did use today was the Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. So this is available in my online store. And also, I didn't grab it, I don't think, or it's vanished from my table. But I also have used linen thread, which is always a good thing to have on the table all the time, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, like, oh, here it is. It fell into my basket. So linen thread as well. And I use the white out of the Essentials pack. There's that there. And yes, this is available in my online store, as well as the linen thread. And there's the item number for the linen thread. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead, grab our first card. Get this out of the way, possibly. And this is what we're going to make. It's on card number 1. I have 3 cards for you today. Is squoval a word? It is? Oh, I love that. I love that, Evelyn. How cool. Sweet. Well, I'm not original, but hey, that's really cool. Okay, so let's see here. For this card, I'm going to grab my cheat sheet. The designer series paper that I'm using on this card is, I should have written this down. I thought I did. Nest of Winter. Nest of Winter. So this is available in my online store, obviously, but it's a carryover in our annual catalog. Pretty cool. So anywho, for the card base, I'm using Garden Green, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and I scored at 5 1/2. They even sell a coffee table. That is too funny. I think I need a squoval coffee table. It's kind of a cool that would be kind of a cool coffee table, wouldn't it? I mean, you know what I mean, the shape of it. Yeah, I love that. Sweet. Thank you for looking that up for me. Where did my, here we go. I'm like, where did my multi-purpose liquid glue go? So this is a piece of that designer series paper, Nest of Winter. There's the back of it. If you guys see the birds, you're going to probably know, oh yeah, that's right. I know that DSP. So this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And when I cover the entire card front of a card with my designer paper, I like to go ahead and put the glue on it and then tap it to make sure it's flush with the bottom of the card, and it perfectly lines up just like that. And then we have the inside piece, which is the liner inside the card, basic white, cut at 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to go ahead and put that inside, just like so. And then I have another piece of Garden Green, and this is cut at 2 1/2 by 3 1/4. And then here's another piece of that designer series paper. We're going to stamp right on this, and I use the squoval die for it. I've also cut a couple of foliage pieces, greenery, with the Label Me Grateful dies. Oh my goodness, I can't even grab it. Me and my fake nails. Isn't that cute? And it even has a little texture in it. So I cut a couple of those. I also cut out the flower out of that. Isn't that pretty? Look at the detail in that. That's why I love our dies. even if you have an e-cutter, they get you, right? Because it's these things that the e-cutter can't do. And this is bubble bath. I've cut 2 of those. And then this is from that Essentials twine pack. I've already tied my bow. And these little guys too are from the Label Me Grateful die. So I cut out a couple of those in basic white. Oh, and this piece here was a scrap from cutting these 2 pieces of designer series paper. So I cut this in half, and we're gonna put it on the inside, just like this card right here. Just a little extra something, and a great way to use your extras, right? There's no sense in throwing out any of your designer series paper if you don't have to. So we make do with decorating the inside with it. There we go. And this is 4 by 1/2 inch. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to, now by the way, I cut 2 squivels in case I made a boo-boo. That's my just in case squivel. But we're gonna go ahead and, using Night of Navy ink, and you guys are gonna notice something. You tell me if you notice it, okay? I wasn't even gonna give you a heads up, but yeah. And we're going to use this sentiment right here. That was a dead giveaway, you guys. And center it-ish. A little kindness makes a big difference. Ta-da! Oh, it came out perfect. I love when that happens. All right, clean that off so I don't get all blue and look like a Smurf later. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on. I don't think I put dimensionals under this, but we will behind that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my multi-purpose liquid glue, attach it to the layered piece, and I think we'll just borrow these from the kit since I was using my others. And peel them off and attach it to the card front is layer number 1. Center it-ish, like so, and I'm gonna move this right out of the way so I don't accidentally get my fingers in that. Of all colors, it's like blues and reds are the worst for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this one this direction, and then we're going to overlap it and put this one the opposite direction. So how many of you guys do have this set already? I really like it. Whoops. And honestly, this was not originally on my wish list, but I thought, you know, those sentiments are perfect. So why not? Just go for it. That's the way I roll. And again, a little dab of glue. Whoops. There we go. Just like so. And the same with this one. All right, there. And then what I'm going to do with these is layer them together. And honestly, if you guys have been to my online store and looked at this set, you'll see pretty much I cased this card, copied it right from Stampin' Up's website. I love doing that, especially when I need to get a little bit of creative juice flowing with the kit. All right, there we go. And then take my glue dots. Whoops, get over here, little guy. The only thing that I always have a hard time with this baker's twine is it's a little more flimsy than, let's say, linen thread. And I always have a hard time tying bows with it. I don't know what the deal is. It's just probably me, but hey, anyway. So that is card number 1. Hi, Anne. Happy Sunday afternoon. Thanks for popping by. There's card 1. Okay, let's go ahead, venture to card number 2. And then, of course, we have a fun fold because I promised you guys fun folds. So that is after this card. So here's card number 2. I wanted to go ahead and use this designer series paper, which I believe is called Splendid Autumn. I did not write that down, but if my memory serves me correct, this is Splendid Autumn. This is a designer series paper that's 6x6 as a pack, and carried over into our annual catalog, which is kind of fun. It was originally in our holiday catalog last year, I believe. And I love it so much. I love the sceneries in it. It's beautiful. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's use it. All right. So first of all, our card base is Balmy Blue. And I cut it again at 4 1/4 by 11. I love cards that set up this way. I don't know what it is about it, but I do. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I forgot the inside piece is a liner. Let me grab one. Do you guys like cut a bunch of these in advance? I usually take a whole pack of basic white paper and cut a whole bunch, like the whole pack, at 4 by 5 1/4. So I have them for layers because it's such a basic that I grab all the time. Basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. And where did my glue go? There it is. And go ahead. There we go. And then our piece, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, I hate to rush fall, but that is beautiful. And it's our Stampin' Up! Artists that do such an amazing job when they design our paper. So it's not just stuff that they find. They actually design it themselves in-house. This is the back side of it, but this is the pretty side. Anyway, I cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. So we can see a little bit of that beautiful balmy blue cardstock peeking out. And I cut a couple squivels just in case I made a boo-boo. In fact, I even have another one that I stamped. But we're going to stamp together because that's what we're here to do. So I thought that the Night of Navy would look beautiful on the balmy blue cardstock. It's a nice, whoops, a nice compliment. Oh, that thing is on there tight. And this time we're going to use You Are So Appreciated. I can always, always, always use more like thank you, grateful type cards. I think I send out at least a half a dozen cards every week. I'm always having to buy more stamps. How about you guys? How many of you send out? Now I know Evelyn, she sends cards to the soldiers, and she was saying she just made like over 50 cards. She's amazing. She's like a card making machine. Anyway, so I went ahead, stamped that on my squivel, and I'm going to go ahead and stick this down with dimensionals. Can you hear my dog barking in the background? I think the dog next door is outside. Oh my goodness. She's going a little crazy. Okay. And let's see here. We're going to put it right about there. And again, there was a little bit of scrap. This is 4 by 1/2 inch. And I'm going to stick it inside the card. Whoops. I'm getting to love our multi-purpose liquid glue because it does give you a little bit of lead time to wiggle room, I call it, moving around the stuff. Now the dies and the Label Me Grateful are just, like I said, so pretty. And I wanted to make sure that I used the leaf die. So this is a very fall feeling card. And I've cut these leaves in crushed curry, pumpkin pie, and Cajun craze. And then I also wanted a little bit of greenery. So I used this little die with garden green. So we're gonna go ahead and add our leaves with a little bit of multi-purpose glue. Oops, oh shoot. I should have actually put this on first. That's okay. We're gonna see if we can squeezy weezy it behind it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And actually, I thought I had more of these cut. Oh well, we'll just make do with what we have. It's all good. And I love the size of this. I think last year we had a set that had leaves in it, but they were kind of a weird size. I don't know. I think these are just right. Just like Goldilocks. Okay, and then this one right here. All right. Stick him like so. I don't know, what do you guys think? Isn't it pretty? And then I did a triple loop on this, with this linen thread for this card. This was a double, yeah, that was a double. This is a triple loop. Where did they go? I'm constantly losing my glues on my table. How about you guys? I can't be the only one, right? Okay. There we go. Oh, looky here. Look what appeared. Okay, we're gonna add them. Let's see. We're gonna stick this one behind there. That looks good. Ta-da! And there is card number 2. Pretty easy peasy. But I hope that you're getting some inspiration with this and seeing how versatile it is. So the first card, it wasn't Christmassy, but it was basically what I would call Christmas-ish paper, designer series paper on the first. This is, of course, very fall, making a fall card. Just getting a little ahead of myself. And let's see here, the last card. And then after I'm done with the third, I have just a couple of extra samples to show you guys from a swap that I've been in. Hey, Kathy. Hello. How are you? Happy Sunday afternoon. You know, you guys, I love seeing some of my team here. You guys make me happy. Like, I just love it. Okay, so just in time, Kathy, for the fun fold. So this is the accordion fold. This is great when you have a lot of designer series paper left over and you need to use it because we all need to use our paper. I know sometimes we like to hoard it because it's so pretty, but honestly, it doesn't do you any good to keep it on a shelf and covered and tucked away when it gives you so much joy and you can spread the joy to others that need a little reach out, right? Because that's what we do at Starbucks. We make the cards to give a little reach out to others. Anyway, so this is the Impressions of Bloom. Floral Impressions. That's the correct label for this paper. Floral Impressions Designer Series paper. It's from the Impressions of Bloom Sweet collection. Anyway, this is the accordion fold. Isn't that cool? And this particular piece of designer paper in the pack is my absolute favorite, and I cut it. Oh no. No, this card really makes me happy. And when it sets on someone's mantle, that's what it will look like. Okay. Pretty darn easy. And it's another fun fold for the week. So let's see here. Let me grab my goodies and give you guys some measurements. So if you love this card, grab a pencil really quick, scrap piece of paper. This is so easy. So I actually stamped one again in case I make a mistake, because I'm known to do that. And another extra. I got a little crazy with my squivels. Okay, so first of all, this is a piece of garden green, and it is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I had to think about that. I know, Marie, you are a fun fold queen, so I'm trying to keep up with you guys, because Kathy too. I know Evelyn, she's done some fun folds, so I have to make sure that I'm keeping up with y'all. So I also have a piece of basic white, and this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4 by 5. The base of the card is 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then we have this piece right here. This piece of designer series paper is cut at, I think about this, 4, right? 4? Yeah. No, I'm sorry. 12. It's 12 inches. So it's 12 by 5 1/4. Again, that's 12 by 5 1/4. And then I went ahead and scored at 2, 4, 6, and 8 inches. 2, 4, 6, 8. Kind of like the 2, 4, 6, 8 box, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. I went ahead, scored them, folded them, used a bone folder, of course, to make sure that the folds are nice and crisp. So somewhat lay flat, although it tends to want to bounce open. But anyway, so with this 12 by 5 1/4 piece of designer paper that we've scored in 4 spots, we're going to attach it to the card base. Get my multi-purpose liquid glue. The other reason, oh my gosh, I can't talk, why I picked this is because it is a subtle pattern on the back side, which is kind of nice, not all crazy. And we're going to go ahead and center it onto the card base-ish, like so. And then I'm going to take this 3 3/4 by 5 inch basic white piece, and it's going to be a liner inside the card, which kills me to cover up that beautiful piece of paper up like that, but we need a place to write our little sentiment and stuff, right? And then we have a squivel. I don't know why. That word just makes me smile. So I have my squivel that I've cut with soft sea foam. And we're going to use garden green. Now, these complement each other so nicely. I love soft sea foam and garden green together. We're going to grab So Grateful for that heart of yours. Have you guys noticed something different? I'm quizzing you guys. Some are gonna like fall out of their chair. I'll let the cat out of the bag in a minute, but I want to see if you guys can figure it out. For those who, you know, watch me frequently. Anyway, so we stamped our sentiment, and then we're going to go ahead and I want to attach it to the card. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the left hand side on the back. Don't put it all over, because I tell you what, unless you want to be funny and give it to a frenemy or somebody you just want to yank their chain, right? Then you can go ahead and glue the whole thing together, but you're not going to be able to write anything on the... Yes, Kristen caught it. Yes, you guys are awesome. You are on it. So yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all excited. But yes, look what I took the time to do. I put the stickers on them. Shocker. You guys, oh my gosh, you are good. You are very good. Yeah, so I finally took the time to put those stickers on my stamps because I'm so lazy. Because basically, okay, truth be told, I just ordered too much and I don't want to take the time to do that. just being honest. Okay, you guys are on it, I tell you. Okay, so I went ahead, I cut out these cute little flowers with the die set. This is Strawberry Slush. This is Timid Tiger, which is just slightly, I think, is it lighter or darker than Pumpkin Pie? And then also Darling Duckling. So these are 3 of our in colors. So this card is more of a, I don't know, spring, summer, happy card. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down as well with multi-purpose liquid glue onto our squoval. And hi there, Kristen. I missed saying hi to you. Sorry about that. I should pay attention to both my laptop and my phone. My phone is in front of my face. So it's what I see first when I see you guys comment or come in. Anyway, and sometimes it doesn't always catch everything, which who knows why, but you know. Okay, and again, this is the white baker's twine. I'm looking for my mini glue dots. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm gonna stick that there. And for the inside, I actually stamped the inside because I wanted to use, I think I used every single sentiment. Oh no, I did not. I didn't use thank you. That's okay. But anyway, in the side, this card, we're gonna go ahead and stamp "You're the best," because you all are the best. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. There we go. Perfection. All right, clean that up. And I think I have all 3 done, but don't go anywhere because I have a couple more to show you guys. This card here, I think, and I believe I've gone through all of these a couple weeks ago, but I thought because they specifically use the Label Me Grateful bundle. Aw, Marie, thank you. You're awesome. So because I use the Label Me Grateful. My goodness. Because they use that bundle, I thought I would show the cards to you guys. So I thought this was kind of cool. I love the simplicity of it. I love the colors that she used. And this one I directly cased from another demonstrator named Amy Kay. I love her style. I really do. And this one I actually did some heat embossing with the copper embossing powder and wanted to use all those beautiful little dies, all the foliage and flowers. So it's kind of more fall-ish, maybe, I guess, with the colors that I used. And this one here was another swap card. This paper is from Charming Day, that sweet, I believe. At first I had thought that she stamped it. I'm like, no, wait, that's designer paper. And then using that beautiful new bold sunflower 3D embossing folder. And then the, oh goodness, the ribbon is from, I believe, the Charming Day Sweet collection as well. Isn't that pretty? Love it. So let's bring in the other 2 cards here along with the Fun Fold from today. So we have this card and this card here, and then this one right here. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Thank you so much. Again, if you need anything, you can go ahead and grab up that stuff at my online store. Just a reminder, once again, with every $75 or more order, you will receive that video tutorial with the bundle of the month, which is featuring the Sunshine Vibes collection that's in the annual catalog, also in the online store. And that's the color photos, all the measurements, and a video tutorial that goes with all 16 projects. It's pretty awesome. And we'll be changing that up in August to another new bundle. Anyway, if you have any questions on anything, let me know. in just a little bit, I'll be loading this to my blog. And also, if you would like to watch the replay, you can watch it here for 30 days or go to my blog. It will be permanently there and also on YouTube as well. Thanks, you guys, so much. You're awesome. Thank you, Evelyn. But let's see. Oh, and isn't it pretty, Kathy? Like, I love it. It's a really good set. It is. Thank you so much, Kristen. All right, guys. Well, I will see you next Sunday right here for Sunday Crafternoon with Dawn at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Sue. Aw, you bet. I love sharing. That's what it's all about, right? We got to share. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, what's left of it, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.